Yes, I have the mask on my face because I thought I'd press record. And I've been rambling away. Okay, let's start again, shall we? This is going to drip everywhere. We're using this. Woo! See, it's dripping everywhere. We're using this mask. It's a brightening mask. And it's very nice on the skin. I cannot believe I've been yapping and it wasn't recording. I just happened to look there and I'm like, why is there no numbers up there? Oh my God. So, yeah, basically, I got my hands on the Charlotte Tilbury wand. There's a blue bottle in here, by the way. You'll just have to deal with it if you hear it buzzing because I cannot shut that window. It's 14 degrees. It's been pissing a rain all day, but it's so humid and I cannot deal with it. So back to the Charlotte Tilbury wand. This thing's like gold dust. It costs a fortune. It's Charlotte Tilbury. It's overpriced. It is what it is. £29, right? I don't know how many years this product has been out, but every single time, even when I was working full-time and my dad was still alive and he's been gone since 2018, every time I had the money where I could go and get it, you couldn't get it for love nor money because it was sold out. That is how popular it is. So I was getting to the stage, I was like, I'm never going to get to try it. And I don't contour really, but if I was going to contour, I would rather use a liquid product than a powder one. I just think it's better. So long story short, I had the money and I was just like, I need to get it. It's a sign to get it because I've got the money there and it actually is in stock. So I got it the other day and I love it. I used it yesterday. I've only used it once. Can't wait to keep using it. I almost was tempted to buy two, but I was just like, don't. But if you are like me and you've never tried this or you've been dying to try it or whatever reason, get to Charlotte Tilbury's own website as soon as you can. Don't even sit on it. If you've been thinking about it or it's something you've always wanted, go and get it because it seems to be when it's out of stock, it's out of stock for forever and a day. So they've got the single one, which is £29, and you can get the wand with one of the highlighting blush wands in a set, which is £55 or £52, which is expensive. But another thing that's gone viral is the pink gasm wand. So you can pick this and the pink gasm or the peach gasm or whatever one you want, and then you can get the two products together. And that's what I was chatting away to myself about, even though I'm technically chatting to myself until I upload this, when I realised that I hadn't even pressed record. Oh, no wonder I put blonde in my hair. So yeah, that's what I was basically yapping about. Yeah, so this mask is by Vitamasks. I need to put my bin here because it's dripping all over the place. So it's a moisturising Korean face mask to brighten your skin with peral extracts. It says, inspired by Korean skincare, a triple layer sheet technology designed to enhance the moisture content within the mask and lead to an increased absorption rate within the skin. And you put it on for 20 minutes. And this is what the outer packaging looks like, but it's literally dripping all over the goddamn place. So it is so humid today and I just thought, I just can't. You know, I was going to go and I was going to do this, that and the next thing, but just moving about. I'm like, honest to God, I swear, I have always said it, that my body clock is all over the shop and my thermostat is wonky or broken because I am always too warm. It could be minus 15 and I'm boiling, the sweat's pouring off me. I do think a lot of it, even though I don't in myself feel anxious, I do think a lot of it is to do with my anxiety and the meds that I'm on, because a lot of medication that anybody takes for depression, anxiety, stuff like that, one of the side effects is usually excessive heat and sweating. I don't sweat in the sense of it being smelly, it's just that I get like soaking with sweat. So I was like, right, I'm going to change the beds, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, lots of motivation, getting things going, being proactive, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. And then I'll chill, watch a bit of YouTube, and then watch Love Island. Went and changed one of the beds, and I'm like, no, I'm done. I'm so done. But my partner was saying to me, and I know he doesn't mean it in a mean way, but because I said to him the other day, I was like, I think even if I was a size 10 or something like that and bloody, I don't know, 9 stone or whatever a size 10 weighs, I think I'd still be roasting. And he's like, no, I don't think you would be. But I honestly do feel like regardless of my size, I would still struggle with the heat. It's just mental. Like yesterday, I had to go out somewhere and the place we were going, the lift wasn't working. So we had to go up 6 flights of bloody stairs. Now, I know I'm unfit, particularly because I don't go anywhere and I'm not doing exercise at home. All I'm doing is moving about when I'm cleaning or whatever. And I was dying. And as soon as the meeting was over and I got home yesterday, I literally had to peel my clothes off and lie on top of the bed. But then it was blazing sunshine yesterday, whereas today it's just rain and humidity. I am so ready for the cold months. But then in saying that, when it gets to winter and myself's got the heating on, I'm dying. It's so funny. But I hate it. I absolutely hate it. It's the most uncomfortable thing. And it does stop me from doing a lot of things. Let me know in the comments if anybody else out there is like me with that. But it does stop me doing a lot of things because I'll suddenly be like, I don't want to go to the place or I don't want to do anything because I know I'm going to get warm. And then I think the more uptight and anxious I get about going to be warm, obviously makes me warm. And it's like, it totally defeats the purpose. But it's just like, I don't know, say someone was to say to me, do you want to go for a walk tonight? I'd be just like, yes, I do. But no, I don't, because I know as soon as I go, I'm going to be absolutely sweltered. And I just hate the feeling of it. So it's a vicious circle. But in the summer weather, oh, I just hate it so much. So much. I mean, I can deal with, like, as much as I hate the heat, I would love to go on holiday and just lie in the sun with a parasol over me, maybe get a wee bit of tan, possibly a cocktail in hand. I don't know, I haven't drank since 2019, and I don't know how I'd be on the new meds because it's a lot higher dosage. But even just a non-alcoholic cocktail or an iced tea or an iced coffee, my book, you know, be with the people that I really want to be with and just enjoy that lovely beach holiday. I can deal with that because I know I don't have to do anything. But see, if it involves, like, I don't know how I survived the many, many summers that I did working in housekeeping. How did I survive them? Because it is absolute and utter torture. Like, I take my hat off to people, I really do. Because in my old workplace, the place was sweltering. Not only did it have a lot of windows, which is bad for attracting the sun anyway, but they always had the damn heating on, even in the height of flipping summer. So, yeah, I was made to live in a cold climate, 100%. And the other thing that's funny about me as well, even though I hate being warm and I overheat so easily, I love jumpers. I've got more jumpers than I've got t-shirts and vest tops, for example. I don't know. I love autumn, winter clothes and jumpers. I'm just literally rambling at this point. Another thing to mention, when I got the contour wand from Charlotte Tilbury, no matter what you buy, this is the thing that I like about Charlotte Tilbury though, no matter what you buy, whether it's 1 item or 5 items, you always get 2 free samples, which is great because a lot of brands, even if you spent, like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of one, for example, say you went on to Bobbi Brown and you bought one thing, like one lipstick, you're not getting any free samples, but if you bought 2 or 3 items, you might get to pick some. On Charlotte Tilbury, you always get a sample. So I only bought that contour wand, and say I bought one of the lipsticks, which is £26, you still get samples. So I got the Charlotte's Magic Cream Instant Turnaround Moisturiser with SPF 15. And I also got the Hollywood Flawless Filter. Now, I do have the full size in shade number 2, but I wanted to get these just to try a couple of the different shades just to see So again, if you're going to buy from Charlotte Tilbury's actual website, you will get your free samples, which is amazing, because a lot of places you just don't. Even if you've spent 80 to 100 quid on some products, that's all you're getting. You're getting no free gift or not even a sample, you know what I mean? It's like even on, say, Feel Unique, for example, you know, you have to spend £40 or more or over a certain amount to get them. Whereas on Charlotte Tilbury, okay, fair enough, probably the cheapest thing on Charlotte Tilbury probably is £26, but on most sites for £26 you wouldn't even get the option to get a free sample. So I do like that about it. But yeah, I'm so excited to finally have that. And it's a sense of joy if you're passionate about makeup or skincare, whatever it is you're passionate about. If you finally get your hands on the item or the product or the item that you've always wanted, it's great. Another thing I am loving and highly recommend is this powder, the Huda Beauty Glow Wish powder. This is the Luminous Press powder, and I've got it in number 3 light. I've used it like 2 or 3 times. It is absolutely stunning. Again, I think this was $29.99, so it's expensive. It is, but oh my god, absolutely love it. I actually honestly think I could go as far as to say that I prefer this to the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Filter powder. It is so good. And I also finally got my hands on the Ciate as well. I did get it. Oh, it's the little things in life that make me happy. Right, we've got another minute to go until this comes off. So it's not irritating my skin, this. I would say it's got a slight scent to it, not anything obnoxious or anything like that that's going to annoy you. It adheres to my face well, you know, it's not slipping into my mouth while I'm talking or moving about, and it feels nice and cooling, and it's actually cooling me down, which is great. I have a new palette. I got it from Beauty Boxes with Tammy. It is the Juvia's Place, the Taupes. Nothing exciting. I don't know why, but when I saw it on there, I was really drawn to this palette. And I just think it looks absolutely gorgeous. As I say, it's very neutral. Nothing riveting. And it was $13.99. And I thought, you know what? I'm having it. So I haven't used it yet. So that'll be coming on the channel. What else haven't I used yet? I've still got my big NYX palette that I got through the app, free to use as well. I've still got some new blushes to use. I don't think I've got any new highlighters or that, but I've got some new face products to use. Like, I haven't used the Ciate apart from in the Clean Girl skin that I've just filmed. I don't know if I've used my NYX one either, but I've definitely got a few blushes still to use. Let me see if I can get them all here to show you. Is that the only ones? I've got this Flower Beauty one still to use. I've got a little sample of the Rare Beauty one. I've got a Glow Wish one, and I don't know if I've used this one yet. I can't remember, but this is the Benefit Shelly. So I've got those 4 still to use on my channel at some point as well. So yeah, I'll have to do that. Right, let's get this off. Oh, it feels so nice. I can't believe I yabbed on for all that time without realising. I literally hadn't pressed record. Such is life. So, I really enjoyed this mask. I do think it's given a brightening effect to my skin. As I always say, you're not going to get super duper major instant results with just using one go of a sheet mask. You'd have to use it 2 or 3 times, you know. For just that instant pick me up. I'm also using this Tatcha lip balm that I got from Laura which I love. So yeah, I give it a thumbs up. And as I always say, if you want to see any other face masks that I have reviewed, all of them are in my playlist, so you just need to go to playlists and you will find them all. And yeah, please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, click the bell to be notified of when I next upload, and I'll see you next time. Ciao!